Yes, sorry for the slight delay. So I'll be sharing my screen so that we can start right away. Okay, we are going to start from where we stopped yesterday. Please let's confirm if you can hear my voice from your own hand.
Yes, could hear your voice.
All right, thank you. Okay. So the last practical that we did yesterday, we created customer receipts, which we sell the goods to one of our customer and we charge VAT. So I think that is where we stop. Now, from the number basis, vendor invoice with withholding tax. So we'll be using this as an example where our vendor invoice, that is the money that we want to pay to our supplier, let's assume that the total supplies that the supplier supplies to our company is 1 million. And this supplies is subject to withholding tax and VAT at the same time. So supplier is obliged to charge the withholding tax on behalf of the government. And as the company ends, the company also obliged to withhold withholding tax from the payments that is going to pay to supplier. So let's see how we can quickly do this. You will bear with me today. Today is our final class, but I have a third set groups. I need to attend to another meeting by 10 p.m. So we have to stop this class before that time. Now we try as much as possible to do some of the important things. Let me check those that they are waiting. Okay, I believe by now, so we all know that when we want to enter anything has to do with our supplier, we can do it under our vendors. And the base is also equivalent as invoice. And also another way you can utilize these search functions. Anything that you want to do, if you don't know which tab to go, if I tap bill here, so I can search for bill and it will show me so all the things that's related to the bills. So it's supposed to bring it, but the network is slow. So if I wait a little bit, I should see all the activities that's related to my bills. Let me just be managing my network so I can go directly to the bills. So this is what we did yesterday for Talkstore Enterprises. So we can use new company today. So the network is still slow and it is from my own end. So anyone that is practicing, if you are following up with me, you will see that if you have a good network from your own side, so this thing will not take even seconds before it show you what it's supposed to show you once you click. So I want to create new invoice. I want to search for my vendors. I don't want to use all this. I want to still create another vendors. This is all my partners. They can be those that's related to the company owners or our customer or suppliers. So I create new. Anyone want to give me name or else we use my own name? Okay. Let me use
Net secure.
okay. Want to give me net
Net secure technologies.
secure technology. And also your net secure technology. So
I've seen it in my own.
yeah, so that means your network is good. So I think I have a okay. Everybody can use this or her prepared company. I've been searching for my own before. I think I'm supposed to see my, so you can use your own. So this is okay. So you can see everything, the website, the email. So let me click on save. So our bill dates, we are going to use today's dates. Payment reference, if you have any reference that you want to use. Bill reference, it will automatically create the reference for us based on what we have done before. So which line? Legal advisories. Okay, we call it. You can use any name. I call it legal advisories. So it is supply. So under expenses, if I like, I can change which accounts to debit. He's suggesting expenses for me. So these are my all the expenditure accounts. So under expenditure for, I can create anything like consultancy, or I call it professional fee. Oh, we are doing this thing because this is the first time that we are entering this transaction, and all our expenses, yes, this is my account type expenses. All our chart of our accounts is not well structured. We are just, you see it randomly, the one that we have on the system. So when you have your structure chart of accounts based on your expenditure that you are incurring, so you don't need to come and create any other thing. So on this default tax, so is purchase. I can set it automatically that there is 7.5, that is withholding tax on this. And I will expand this. Okay. Can also add another one more. So I can say there is also, is it 10% or 5%? They use 10%. There is also 10% withholding on this purchase. So if you are setting your chart of accounts, if you have set it from the chart of accounts, so when you are entering the invoice, it will be automatically bring everything up. You don't need to enter it again. So I click on save. So my chart of accounts are saved. Let me go back to my bill. Okay, to my draft bill. So this is the account that I have created. Okay, the 10% tax, the VAT as so it will remain withholding, which is 10%. With quantity. And if you don't want quantity in your invoice, because this thing is not a product, if you come to under setting after this amount, if you come to this, you can select all the item. If it is product, you want to bring that product, you will click on it, it will show the item that you need to fill that is relevant to your invoice. So I don't want product, it is not product. I only want the label. Then quantity, I don't want it. There is no discounts. So I have removed the quantity. The amount now is 1 million. 1, 2, 3. And now you have seen the computation. This is 1 million, which is total supplies. 1 million. It's subject to 75,000. That is 7.5 of 1 million of VAT. And the total dues on this invoice is 1,075,000. But we are withholding 10%. So that means we are paying this, and 10% is 100,000. That means we are paying the supplier now 975,000. So if you have many items that belong to that to that vendor or supplier. So you can add many items, you can create as many as possible. So my payment term, let's use immediate payments. If you have your payment time, and click based on your, and let me confirm. So this receipt, this invoice has been confirmed. Let's the effects from the profit or loss. So you can see now we have started having operating expenses. Okay, our sales initially is 500,000 and we have incurred expenses of 1 million now, professional fee. So it has reflected. Let's check our statement of financial position as well. This is the capital that the owner introduced. This is our receivable, our tax paid. And you can see now under current liability, because this withholding is not belong to us. So based on our account setup, so it has shown it as withholding tax on purchase. It is 100,000. Okay, let's go back to our bills. This is the bills that I just created. I want to pay. I can print it and save it. I want to pay it. So I pay from which bank? Okay, this is my journal. Yes, that is what I want to confirm. It's Access Bank. I create my payments. So now in payments, you need to show me to confirm, to validate my payments. Okay. One payment. Yes. So I can validate it. Yes. I show that I have made the payment for this invoice. Let's pay. So this one show withholding account, withholding, no, our VAT. So based on what we have done, I think this is the VAT on the assets. So we have already done this. So we are going to try to file our VAT later. So this is this VAT on the assets. So it's showing us we have the output and we have the inputs. Because we pay VAT. When we pay VAT, that time we claim both output and input VAT, and the net remitter is 7 now. So we don't have to actually do anything here. So I think this is the end for this vendor payments and customer invoice. So other things like credit notes, let's also look at credit notes. So the instance that you can have a credit note if you have supplies goods to your customers during the inspections. So if they confirm that maybe part of the goods they are not good, and what you need to do is to refund them, or when they are buying goods next time. So the amount of part of those goods that they have already bought that is not good, so you should use it as a credit, like to reduce their expenses later when they are making the payments. So we can create a credit note like the same way we select the amounts, and when we are going to select everything, and when we want to make the payments. So instead of pay everything, there will be a prompt for us to apply the credit note to the total amount that we have created to reduce their amount that they are going to pay. So you can try this. Another thing that I would like us to look at now is our tax returns. This is our tax return. When you click on your VAT reports for the month of, it's showing me the last year, which is December. So for December, we don't have any transactions. But if you are here, so I will advise you, you can generate, if you click this one, so it will download the Excel file to you. So it has download the Excel file to me. So it is very useful, even in your own business, to calculate your VAT payable for your monthly VAT payable, because it comprise everything, and based on the new tax law. This is your sale, total sale exclusive of VAT, the total purchase. So they will use this one to calculate those part of your sale that are not taxable. Total income received from the sales for the month, excluding VAT, this value of the good exempted. So you have, if you follow everything, so you will see that it comprises all the things that you need to file your VAT. So you can create new tax return. So although based on our settings, can only give us, this is the date, but we can change the dates. Let's say from January to I should use 2026 27. So my tax, so it's showing me this a return already exists for the period select. Okay, it take me back to, I want this 2026, and I want this. I want this. Okay. And it is not want to work because it is not up to the period that it has configured from our system. So unless I want to file for December, So, by assuming that our this thing have a data, you can generate your returns based on the transaction that we have entered now. I want to see if I can see maneuver my way. So let's see. I not get it. I not get it done. That's it. Let me see what he has done for us so far here. This is corporate tax. This is not what we want to do, but it is going to. This one is for 2015, and we don't have 2025. Sorry, we don't have anything here. So what I will do, I will look for some training when they are using the practice data. So the only thing is it is difficult to get training that is actually being done in Nigeria, but I can get from other country. So the idea or the purpose is just to show you how you can file your returns. So, and in essence, because Nigerian like tax promax that we are using in Nigeria is not actually connected with their system, but you will be able to generate it in Excel format, and you can upload it and make it the format suitable that you will upload on your tax promax when you have file your monthly returns. So, and another thing here is okay, your review everything that we have done, so you can see them on your review. So we have been seeing the balance sheet, profit and loss. If you want to generate your reports, this is cash flow. So this is cash flow. You can change your dates. Let's show for the year 2026. So we are only seeing 10 million as actually cash in, because our cash received from operating activities, I think, is invoice. We have not received the payments. So you can generate your cash flow. So this one is if you have kind of like segment reports. So, but we are not doing it here because we are assuming that our company doesn't have any branches. So under our reports, let me also show you some customization here. Okay, then we're supposed to have what we have done, that tax reports. So this is our account. We can do the comparison, assuming that we have data for the last year, and you can do like, if you are doing monthly report, you can do same period as last year, and you can compare with a specific date. But the one that is popular is previous years to do the comparative. So you can see as at 31st December 2025, you will see your comparative here. So it's also depend on your how you want to arrange the period. So if you like to arrange your period like this, but I think the current year is supposed to be the first as far as Nigerian reporting standard is concerned. And from here you can see, you can go to the ledgers of each item in your balance sheet. The same thing apply in profit and loss, and you can see your trial balance. So you can see our trial balance. And let's see our tax reports. So this is our tax report. So it's the same thing. But let me try to change the date. I can change the date here. Let's see from the first quarter. So at least you can see what we have done in tax. So you can see this is our output tax paid, and we can see the net. So if you have entered your transaction, you have configured your tax properly, so you will not have problem in filing your monthly VAT, because when you generate this report in Excel, it will show you all your transaction that is subject to tax. So you will be able to analyze everything and file properly. So it's telling me which report I'm generating. This one that we do now is for VAT. I see all the transaction. If I check for withholding tax, so for our withholding tax, we have amount that we paid, and we have paid it. Total we paid, total paid, total we paid, VAT payable. Let's check our this again and confirm we have money that we paid. Okay, we paid this. I'm expecting it to show. Okay, this is not what I'm doing. Okay, I think we have like less than 10 minutes again. So anyone that have questions, let me use this time to answer some questions. Okay, Mr. Gregory, you can ask your questions, followed by Ms. Ogedi. So Mr. Gregory, go on. Okay, Ms. Ogedi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please, you
Good
can
evening,
ask your
sir.
question.
Thank you so much for the class. And can we recommend this software for record keeping? Like, is it a standard software that we can recommend or use? Thank you, sir.
Yes, there's a standard software. You can recommend it.
Okay, so then for the
Okay.
bank statement, can we import this bank statement into it?
Yes, for the bank statement, you have, although we didn't cover that aspect, so you have two ways to import your bank statement to the system. So the first one is through your journals. So you can enter all your details, just like a copy and paste. If you can convert your bank statement into Excel and paste it to your journals. And the second one is through the reconciliations. So we are not covered that. I think we don't have much time again. If I have the opportunity, I will still do some video on the reconciliation. So when you want to reconcile, it will ask you to import the bank statement, and if you check it with your transaction, if they are not appear on your system, so that's so that you have not recorded it before, then you will the system will ask you to record it and you can take them in.
All right, so thank you so much.
So it is possible. Yes. So Mrs. Asian, right? You can ask your
Okay.
questions.
Good evening, sir. Sorry, just a reminder. Please, you've not sent the attendance link.
Yes, and that is very important too. That is very important. So it's the same link. I have activated it now. So I will leave it for like 30 minutes after these lectures. I think those of us that we are online, we should proceed and fill the attendance. Please, I have activated. It's the same one, the same link that's already on the group. But that is what I will use. So I have to confirm that you attend the two classes and you have already submitted your email, and you are going to receive your certificate via the mail. So it's a digitized certificate. It will be hosted on cloud, and you can directly link it to maybe your LinkedIn or any of your social profiles. That's it. So in the absence of no other questions, yes, I wish to do more than this, but because of time, the network problem, and other commitments. So let's manage it the way it is. And I believe that with what we have learned now, you have like head start. So if you are intentional, so you want to really learn Odoo and you want to go for that, if not only Odoo, to any accounting system, because the good thing is most of us that we don't have exposure to accounting ERP, we used to see it as something big deal, which is not. But if you are able to learn one, so the process is just the interface that is different. So everything that we are doing here in Odoo, if you are using Sage, for those that are using QuickBooks, so it's still the same thing. So the logic are the same. Sometimes just the branding, the interface. So like procedures, this is where we are doing our own. So that is what is difference. So you'll be able to learn many things. Mr. or Mrs. Adeboye, you can ask your questions.
Okay. Thank you so much. We really appreciate for giving us this knowledge. I've been in your class since day one, but I was unable to submit the attendance yesterday. Yeah, that is the first thing. I don't know what can be done regarding that. The second thing is I've been using Odoo for the past let's say 5 or 6 years now, but I've not been using all these purchase and all these invoice uh thing. I've been using only journal, and with this, I can be able to do more on Odoo. And also, I will also call you more on this to see what I can do on some things that I need to know on Odoo. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Adeboye. So for the attendance that you missed yesterday, you can chat me up. Yeah, I will take notice of that. So thank you so much. So if I have any other valuable information that can still help us in our journey of this ERP, I'm going to share it in the groups. So for now, I will thank every one of you so for your time and also for bear with me. I think we are helping each other. As me too. Like I believe that I'm achieving something as at least for the fact that I was able to share part of my knowledge. So it is also achievement to me as well. So we are complement each other. So thank you so much. And I'll meet you next time. I'm going to share our main official platform on the group. I know some of us don't through our official platform, but for those that join us maybe from other different platforms, so we used to share valuable information like on data modeling, ERPs, and some free courses that you can take on Coursera or Udemy related to the accounting. So you also have that benefit. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We really appreciate it, sir.
Have a wonderful
Yes, sir.
good night.
Please, I would like to ask a
Thank
question before you leave, sir.
Okay.
Can you please pause on data analysis? I don't know if you can, if you have any resource, any beneficial one that you can share with us on data analysis.
Okay. So on
Okay,
data analysis, if you join our main group, I think we used to share many free courses on
thank you, sir.
data analysis, and sometimes too, we used to take personal training on data analysis. So, but
Okay,
if we are saying data analysis, it's something that is very wide. It just depend on maybe on your own line. We do data analysis on accounting, on financial modeling, and you can do data analysis even for the sales patients. You are into manufacturing, you can use data analysis for many things. But we used to share many courses, standard courses that you can take and learn many things on data analysis.
okay, sir.
I'm going to
Please
share the
kindly
group.
share it with us on the group, sir. We
Yeah,
are very
yes,
grateful.
yeah.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir.
All right,
May
thank
God
you so
continue
much.
increasing in beneficial knowledge, sir.
Um,
Thank you, sir.
okay,
Thank you for sharing your knowledge with us.
thank you, sir.
Bye bye now.
All right, see you at the end.
Bye bye,
No
sir.
problem.